So this is the Spiky Girl's room. Not a single piece of trash in sight.
Hello to you too.
It may be peculiar, but she is offering you praise. Consider it her admiration of your tidiness. Don't exaggerate things. You'll give her a big head. It's common sense to clean up for visitors, especially when they're as generous as us.
That's true. I do owe you a lot. I never would have attempted dancing if you two hadn't brought me here.
You're on the right track. You'd better dance hard to show us your gratitude. What Caroline means to say is that she would enjoy seeing more of your dances. Can it? Would you stop putting words in my mouth?
You two seem close. I may be overreaching here, but don't forget your big sister either, all right?
How sudden. I'm not sure I understand. Yeah, what was that about? Our sister is none of your business.
I'm sorry if I made you uncomfortable. It's just, I've been thinking things over since I got here. To me, my sister is my biggest supporter and my biggest rival.
Your rival? Not your enemy?
Yes, that's how I see it. You know, just like you, I've been preoccupied with the need to prove myself to my sister. Whenever she failed to acknowledge me, I was crushed. It was really getting under my skin. But eventually, I realized why I felt that way. It's because I had profound respect for her.
So you were begging to be recognized? How pathetic. Listen up. We're gonna make our sister recognize us. Huh, so you get it. That's right. Marvel at the sheer force of our will. In any case, what kinds of tactics do you use to gain your sister's recognition?
Nothing in particular, just trying out new things. Like this.
What? How is that supposed to work?
Well, it's not so much the activity itself that matters. It's more that by subjecting myself to different experiences, I'll continue to learn and grow. By striving to become the best person I can be, someday I'll be able to inspire her too.
I see. Instead of competing to prove your worth, you'll grow to become someone she can look up to. What a clever way to earn her respect.
Maybe that approach could work on your sister too. What kind of person is she?
It's difficult to explain. She's a curious one. She makes trips to the outside world and returns with endless amounts of food.
So she's a big spender.
More accurately, she's absurd. She has no sense of moderation. If she finds something she likes even a little bit, she'll bring back so much you can't see the floor.
Huh?
It was fine when it was takoyaki, or even those seaweed potato chips. But that weird brown kinako powder was disgusting. We were covered in it. The velvet room was utterly caked in kinako. You could say it was more like the brown room. Our brother shed tears as he cleaned it up.
That's quite unique.
Our other sister is calmer, but she can be rather eccentric as well. Like busting out puns and then scoring her own cleverness. She made our brother write puns late into the night, only to say, boring, and reject them all. Even I pitied him.
Their sisters sound a little quirky. Or more like extremely quirky.
We can go on if you're interested. You're lucky we care so much. I'd like to hear about your own sister as well. Would you tell us more about her?
Of course, I wouldn't mind. Hey, wait, hold on!
Dude, you seeing this shit? Her balcony's freaking huge. She's even got a greenhouse out there. Thing's bigger than my actual house. It doesn't matter. We're in a dream. Come on. Doesn't this kind of thing get your heart racing? By the way, Haru, what's that axe on the balcony for?
Oh, that? I use it to chop wood for the fireplace. It requires a bit of a delicate touch.
Wait, you do that yourself?
Mm-hmm. My father explicitly forbade me from it, but I always just snuck into the yard and did it anyway. I suggest you try it if you ever get the chance. There's this incredible satisfaction when you split a log clean in two. It's perfect for stress relief.
Is that so? Yeah, I'll think about it. Dude, she's kind of scaring me right now. Just don't go making her mad, yeah?
Did you say something?
Oh, nope, nothing at all. You know, I'm kind of surprised at how normal all your stuff is. I was expecting, like, gold furniture, shiny rocks all over the place, mirrors on the walls.
You must be thinking of Versailles, Ryuji. A place like that would be far too stressful for me. This is my one place to be relaxed in my own skin, so I wanted it to feel more comfortable.
What if there's some crazy treasure hidden around here, though? That drawer is looking mighty suspicious.
Sakamoto-kun? Should a gentleman like yourself really be rummaging around an innocent woman's room? Maybe I'll fetch the axe.
No, it's just the room's so, big. I was just trying to get a feel for the layout.
It's one of the smaller rooms in the house, but I guess it is large for a child. When I was little, I used to practice ballet in here every time I came home from a lesson. Sometimes, I got so into it, my father had to scold me for making such a racket.
Man, he must have really loved ballet. Bet you're having a damn good time now then, huh?
Yes, it's almost like I'm going back in time. A time when I danced day in and day out, just like that beautiful ballerina in the painting. I had really lost touch with that side of myself. I'm glad this ball has helped me remember. And I'm grateful to all of you as well. I never would have come here and reconnected with my past if not for the Phantom Thieves. The only way to repay you now is by dancing with all of my heart.
You're on fire, Haru! Hit me with more of them sick moves sometime. Hey, that reminds me, I heard Ann mumbling earlier about wanting some lessons from you.
Oh? I wonder if she's still on the dance floor.
Probably. Come on, let's head down there.
You're welcome to stay if you'd like, Joker. Make yourself at home. I'll be back in a bit.
Oh, there you are. I'm checking the place out too. It's so big. You have tons of space in here, Haru. The furniture's super cute too. It feels like you're some kind of princess. Yep, it definitely has lots of personality. Pretty spot on with what I was expecting.
Me, a princess? That can't be right.
I don't know, that's seriously what you look like when you're out there busting moves. Hey, isn't that a ballet? Something about a beautiful princess who loves to dance?
Mm-hmm. I think you mean the Sleeping Beauty.
Can you imagine falling in love with a prince? I think I'd wake up and then immediately die.
Love between prince and princess, love between fairy and human, love between rich and poor. There are many different classical ballets, but I adore the love stories the most. Even if most of those stories end in tragedy. Though I suppose that's what draws me in.
Totally! A bittersweet ending's way more moving than a happily ever after. Oh, my bad. We sort of forgot you were here in all the excitement.
Would you like to share? What kind of love are you most interested in?
Huh? Like a soap opera?
A love so strong you forget about the world around you. That does sound amazing.
Let's get back on topic. Your dancing is seriously something special, Haru. You're not just good. You can make hearts skip a beat or bring people to tears. It's amazing.
Thank you. I'm glad to hear you say that. You know, I've been feeling like I'm dancing better now than I was ever able to in the past. It made me wonder why. I mean, it's been so long since I quit doing ballet. But I think I get it now. It's because I can finally put my whole heart and soul into my routine. Technique is important, yes, but my instructor always said emotion is what makes you a star. That didn't make much sense when I was young, but I think I'm finally starting to understand. I met all of you, experienced so much. Perhaps I've matured more than I realized.
Hold up. What exactly did you experience? That was important, no doubt about it. But if she's talking about ballet stardom, love is the only natural conclusion. Come on, Haru. Who is it? Someone I know?
It could be anyone.
Please. It's not like I'm gonna remember when I wake up anyway.
I'd rather not say it out loud. This is the perfect opportunity to express myself through dance. I want to put my heart into my routine and let my feelings speak for themselves.
I'm even more curious now that you went and put it like that. Oh, I got it. You don't have to tell me. You can show me. I mean, I'll probably be able to tell from your dancing. You don't mind, do you? Come on, let's get down to the dance floor and start practicing. You can teach me more about ballet, too.
Sure, I'd be glad to. Oh, but...
You're right. This secret should stay between us girls. Sorry, but no boys allowed.
Sorry. I'll tell you another time, okay?
All right, let's get moving already. I've already got a guess of who it is.
Mm-hmm. Shall we?
how fluffy this carpet is. It's almost as soft as my fur. A nice sun bath on the balcony would be great too. I'd really be living in the lap of luxury here. Being a cat has nothing to do with it. Who would pass up the chance to live in a place this nice? Our accommodations aren't exactly cozy either.
Feel free to stop by whenever you'd like, either of you. I honestly appreciate the company.
Moving on. You seem to be making great progress on your dance moves, Haru. Someone with your skill could be a ballet queen, no problem. You don't get stage fright either. Best of all, you radiate confidence. It's a real departure from how you were when we first met.
To be honest, I wasn't sure if I could do all this, but I decided to try my best. I'm putting everything I have onto the dance floor. I hope that makes me an okay senpai.
Agreed. Your expertise is apparent to anybody watching your routine.
Thanks, you two. I'm so glad to hear that.
What a sight it is to see our cute little Haru all grown up. It really warms my heart.
Thank you. I never could have done it without you, Mona-chan. You've been a big help as well, Joker. Everything happened so suddenly after I joined the Phantom Thieves. I got so swept away in it all, I couldn't even tell if I had grown myself. To be honest, I'm still not entirely sure.
Haru.
Nevertheless, I've learned how to think for myself and take the stage with confidence. If nothing else, I'm glad I was able to realize that. This ball has been truly wonderful. There's something else I'm happy about too. You know how we have partners who dance with us from time to time? Well, I used to dream of having a dashing prince escort me to the stage and dance with me. That dream fell to the wayside when I quit ballet, but now it's actually come true. But I know that the moment I awaken, I'll forget all about it, almost like a spell being broken. I wish it didn't have to end. I'd love to have more time to spend with my prince, you know?
In that case, I'd be glad to oblige. Allow me to escort you to the dance floor. I'll show you what a true gentleman looks like.
He sure is confident.
We should enjoy this ball while it lasts, right? Now come on, fortune favors the swift.
Thanks. I'd be happy to dance with you. Well, I'm going to go practice with Mona-chan. See you next time, on stage.
We have a lot to learn, my pupil. Let's go!
Hold on, Mona-chan.
Man, this place is a wreck as usual. You got anything new lying around?
Don't you dare touch my figures! You break it, you buy it.
They can't cost too much, can they? They look pretty small.
They're rare, 200,000 yen.
200,000? Seriously? Damn, that's more than we got for Kamoshida's medal.
Just looking at them is free. So is there anything else you want to do? Oh, you want to see my new rig? I picked out all the parts and built it myself.
Where'd you get the cash for all this stuff? Manga and games ain't cheap. That computer looks fancy too. Kinda seems out of a teenager's price range.
Never underestimate the power of magic.
The hell? Don't tell me you're hacking banks!
Of course not. Truth is, it comes out of Sojiro's pocket. I'll pay him back someday.
Can you even get a job? It's weird to think of you working at an office.
I can program, so I think I'll be fine. Maybe I could even work from home.
Oh man, I've got it! You should make some kind of mobile game app and rake in the money! Check out that puzzle game at the top of the store rankings. It's taken over my life. They even had big-name celebrities do ads for it recently. You've seen that, right?
Oh, I made that game.
What?
I was chatting about games with an online friend and just ended up making it. It was just to kill time, so I let them have it. Before I knew it, it was up on the market. They offered me a contract and stuff, but it sounded complicated. I just gave up the rights.
You've got to be kidding me! Holy shit! You could have been so rich! You really blew it! I'm gonna regret this, but, are you an idiot?
I don't want to hear it from the king of idiots himself.
Damn it! Is moron any better? Seriously, even I'm not dumb enough to pass that up!
I'll just have to make another one. It's not like it's hard. It's really nothing. The compliments don't hurt. Yeah, bring on the praise.
But seriously, if you can do shit like that, you'll be a billionaire in no time. With that kind of cash, you could do whatever you want.
It's not out of the question. If I don't get out of Sojiro's hair, he'll go bald even faster. But working means dealing with strangers. That's an impossible daily quest. Really? That'd be so much better. Dare I hire Ryuji too?
What's with the second-class treatment? Will I just be your tea monkey?
Tea, huh? Excellent idea. All right. Get on it, Ryuji.
Damn it. Why me? Fine, I'll do it. I'll brew the best damn tea in the world, boss!
That calls for my secret tea time weapon. Red bean paste mochi flavored corn puffs. It's all for the sake of my future employees. Guess what? I was messing around on my PC and discovered something crazy. Guess what it is? Not this time. This discovery is way more exciting. I can't get online from here. My emails and texts just fail to go through. It seemed like all outside connections had been blocked. But suddenly, I picked up a signal on the other end. I tried hacking into it, and bingo. I sent out a message, and they actually replied. The net is so vast, it's linked to our dreams. But as we were talking, the connection cut out. Their screen name was Lucia. That's about all I found out. But still, that's pretty good. So, what do you think? Crazy, huh? Right? What a cool mystery! I knew you'd understand. I think Lucia was trying to find a connection to the outside world, just like I was. They must be nearby. They seem like kindred spirits. I want to try to find them. Yep, talking to people isn't so bad after all. I'm getting better at dancing too. Feel free to praise me. It's weird. I almost can't believe it. I started out afraid to leave my room, and here I am getting up in front of everyone to dance. But because of that, I learned some things. When I try to express myself in words, I keep overthinking everything. But dancing is different. There's no time to overanalyze. You just let it all out. That's a first for me. But now that I've tried it, it feels pretty good. To be honest, I'm getting into it. Want to communicate through dance from now on? On second thought, never mind. That'd be so freaky, I think Sojiro would have a heart attack. You know, our whole team is so understanding. They even put up with weirdos like me. But I can't stay in that comfort zone forever. So that's why... I'm not gonna run away. I need to face my fears head on. If I can do that, I'll find whole new worlds waiting to be explored. I have to try it. By the way, I came up with one more goal. Someday, we'll open a second LeBlanc, but it'll be a dance club cafe. You'll be the owner, of course. I'm looking forward to it. Great minds think alike. Don't go forgetting about it after we wake up, okay? Oh, I almost forgot. I was gonna ask those twins to give me the deets on our internet connection here. I better go do that before I forget again. Just chill and do whatever while I'm gone. Hey, what do you think? I've leveled up my dancing a lot, right? Sensei, I mean, Master Joker! I'm sure I caused a ton of trouble for you, but I'm a million more tons thankful to you. There's a reason I've been doing all this. I wasn't sure if I should say, but I want you to hear it. I mean, I'm really just thinking out loud. Feel free to ignore it. That's a bit of a relief. I've never been very athletic. During PE and field days, I always had to sit it out. In 4th grade, we had a dance event, the kind where your parents can join in. When I told my mom about it, she got so excited. She even promised to take the day off work. So I practiced really hard. It wasn't easy, but I really wanted to dance with my mom. But when the day came, I had a fever. I said I was fine, but my head started spinning, and then I woke up in bed at the nurse's office. The event was already over, and I learned that my mom had stayed by my side the whole time. When I said I was sorry, she just smiled and told me to get well soon. That memory is so vivid. I wanted to dance with her. I wanted her to see me dance with the other kids, but I couldn't. Anyway, I had a talk with the twins. They told me this place exists beyond time and space, like a sea connecting all human hearts. So I felt like maybe if I danced my heart out, my mom could be there watching me. Yeah. Thank you. I think my mom would be surprised to see me now. The girl who always played solo is out there having a blast with all her friends. This kinda sounds like a touching finale, but the show must go on. Dancing is fun, and I want to get better at it. I'm gonna tackle every challenge that comes my way. Man, if the old me heard what I just said, she'd think it was fake for sure. So you can change this much even without your heart being stolen? That's a big discovery. The more time I spend with you guys, the more I feel like my world map is expanding. I started out boxed into a tiny room, but now I'm branching out all over the place. You could say that now, you guys are my navigators. I can't imagine life without your guidance anymore. You've got to keep leading the way. If you don't, I'll get lost and die of loneliness. Yay! You're my own personal navigator. Whew, feels good to get all that out there. Feels like my heart's been defragged. The only thing I still need to clear up is how the heck this dream place works. I don't get it. It'd be nice if I could tie up every loose end. I know! I'm gonna go ask the twins!
We failed to synchronize our movements. This is more difficult than I had anticipated. Oh, quit your whining! We just need to get the timing right, same way we do in battle. All right, one more time. If our prisoner can do it, so can we. What? How long have you been there? There's nothing to see here. Move along. So she says. Just forget about it. So what are you doing, huh? Here to practice? You've been giving us one stunning performance after another, inmate. You make it look so simple. Even for someone with potential, the shows you have been putting on are of quite a high caliber. Don't coddle him, Justine! He still has a long way to go! We bothered with your rehabilitation after all. We know what you're capable of. That was a compliment, inmate. I told you to stop doing that! Anyway, I'll admit you're better than we anticipated. You've drummed up so much hype, our sister must be floored. I bet she'll throw in the towel soon. Don't get ahead of yourself. The festivities won't be ending just yet. Forget about winning and losing for now. There's something else you need to do. Have you uncovered any information about the treasure? Remember, it is something you can only find as you dance on stage. Don't forget to tell us when you get it. So, any news? Hurry it up already! You call yourselves phantom thieves? We have been searching for it as well, but its answers remain elusive. However, as we observe your dancing, it begins to feel as though the truth is within our grasp. You heard her! Keep dancing! Get up there with your buddies and prance around like deer! We can't allow you to leave until you find it. We'll be staring holes into you from now on. Perhaps you already have such holes. Caroline has been watching intently for quite a while. I'm just looking out for the treasure. You've been doing the exact same thing. Of course, if you find it, it will be yours to keep. We promised you that. Do your utmost in order to acquire it, inmate. We're counting on you. Now then, let us return. We'll continue later, Caroline. I presume you would rather not do it in front of the prisoner?
That's true, but... encountered a double tsundere 1-2 punch.
You've come too, inmate. Our grand ball is approaching its climax. You've done well in generating this much hype. Listen to the voices of the crowd as you dance. That ebb and flow of ecstasy and madness. You've got them wrapped around your little choreographed fingers. It must be quite a thrill.
You're so into this. Seriously, I've never seen you this pumped about anything.
Your solo performances are dazzling, but in a group is where you all truly shine. Your charms exquisitely complement one another, and a greater whole emerges from its parts. And that is despite your being summoned here with no preparations. It is truly impressive. I suppose that's true. While you each have your own convictions, you've banded together for the same cause. As you faced adversity, you won the trust of your friends and unshakable confidence in yourself. These traits carry through to your performances. You have managed to impress us once again. It's only natural after you've laid your lives on the line together. Gotta give you credit, inmate.
They really got put through the gauntlet. More than a few times, I thought we were done for.
Well, we couldn't expect any less from our most remarkable guest hopeful. We personally guided him through rehabilitation, after all. Isn't that right, Justine? If you're so proud of our prisoner, why not tell him so?
Is she finally gonna show her soft side?
No! Shut up! Don't jump the gun! Have you found the treasure yet? Don't expect me to care until you do.
So, does that thing even exist? I scanned all over the place, but nothing came up. Hey, what do you think?
What a shame. Not only are you empty-handed, but clueless as well. And here you are calling yourselves the Great Phantom Thieves. Guess we can't rely on just you. While you were out there floundering like fools, we decided to take a crack at it ourselves.
Ooh, like how?
Do you want to know? We've quietly been undergoing training so that we may search for the treasure firsthand. In other words, we wish to dance with you all. We ask for your cooperation when the time comes. That's not what I meant at all! We're only doing this so we can find that treasure first and take it for ourselves. Then why do you always imagine yourself dancing alongside our prisoner as we practice? Ah, shut up, shut up, shut up!
Pyramine broke! Now, Justy, that's enough. The girl can only take so much teasing.
Very well. I apologize for the commotion. To return to the topic of treasure, we are beginning to get a vague sense of its form.
Seriously? Spill the deets!
Once upon a time, one of our sister's guests was said to have found something precious on stage. Surely you can obtain this as well. We believe in you.
What? That didn't tell us anything.
Let us be off. Shall we continue practice another time? I want to disappear. Let my soul erode into nothingness.
I wonder why they called us here. Think the party's over?
Maybe they're gonna announce the winner. Us, obviously. It's gotta be, right? I mean, we really rocked the house.
Yes, every one of us put on a stunning performance. We should take pride.
This never did feel like a competition, did it? It was so much fun.
You guys really knocked it out of the park. Win or lose, we've definitely completed their request with flying colors.
You know, it's a little bittersweet seeing it all come to an end.
Who said it was over? That is not something for you to decide.
Hey! Again?
Seeing you all gathered here at once is really something. Your expressions appear much brighter than they did when you first arrived. Perhaps this is proof of this grand ball's success. I am relieved that inviting you was not a waste.
Dude, do we have to go through this shit every single time?
They always act so high and mighty, but it's cute, so whatever.
We really hyped up the crowd, just as you requested. We've got this competition in the bag, right?
Winning, losing, it doesn't matter anymore. It turned out we were mistaken. It is meaningless to establish superiority among our guests. In fact, it is impossible to do so. Our elder sister has reached the same conclusion. Both of you have overcome hardships with your companions, and thus strengthened your spirits. When a guest like that takes the stage, of course they'll steal the hearts of anyone in attendance. You made this ball an overwhelming success. That alone is enough.
Are you saying it's a tie? How are we supposed to accept that?
Consider it a victory for both sides. In other words, our prisoner was spectacular, proving himself to be a most remarkable guest. That is the decision we have come to. Right, Caroline? Can't deny the facts. We will henceforth acknowledge you as a most remarkable guest.
Whoa, an honest compliment. She's really matured.
The events of tonight's grand ball have been etched into the history of this room. Inmate, your name will gleam through the ages, honorably passed down for all eternity. This is the reward we promised. Accept it with grace, inmate.
I can almost see the laurels on you. You've earned yourself even greater prestige.
Before long, we're going to forget all of this. Let's hope they stay true to their word.
So, Is that it? What about that treasure thing? We never figured that shit out.
Could it have merely been a lure to persuade us into participation? I suppose I wouldn't be upset.
Yeah, we had a blast either way. Maybe that's what the treasure was. We all got to have a good time together.
Lady An, you're sparkling, just like a treasure.
Never thought you'd catch on. So you found the treasure after all. Truly, you live up to your name as the Phantom Thieves.
Huh? What do you mean?
As we observed your activities, we came to a realization. Dancing with your companions brought out the best in you. You were simply glowing. The sight of such powerful souls dancing their hearts out together was truly invaluable. And therein lies the truth. The precious thing you've been looking for was the experience itself. In other words, the treasure was in your hearts all along. Aha! It's the old power of friendship trope. Not that I mind.
I suppose you could call it that. I have to admit, it's been nice.
So the treasure was Lady An.
That's not what they said at all.
So we found the treasure and everyone lived happily ever after, right?
But they said the ball wasn't over. Is there still more?
We must admit, not only did you make this event more phenomenal than ever anticipated, you also discovered the treasure's true form. That merits an even greater reward. So, we decided to give you something else. Something we can only do if the ball keeps rolling. That reward is... Don't give me that! This is important, inmate! You must accept this reward. That is in order. The reward is... Justine and I will be joining the festivities as actual dancers! Oh, You heard her correctly. We have decided to take to the stage and try it out for ourselves. We're gonna put our whole body and soul into our dance. Burn that image into your retinas. It just wouldn't be right if you guys were the only ones who got your hands on the treasure. We would like to experience the magic of dance, the way you all have. Oh, I knew it! You guys have been dying to bust out your moves! Come, inmate. We require your assistance. We always visualized your dancing to aid us during our practice. Well, Caroline did. What's wrong with that? He's our most remarkable guest. It's only natural to follow his shining example for success. You certainly thought up a good excuse. It's not an excuse! This was my plan all along! We'll leave it at that. Now, inmate, please carry on with this grand ball. You heard him, Joker! I'm in too!
Resuming the party sounds wonderful.
It seems the night is young. We may as well enjoy it.
Yeah, show us your stuff.
Hey, why don't we kick this thing off with a hearty cheer, Mr. Remarkable Leader?
Our extra mission is starting. Make it a good one. Let's do this!
Yes. Right on.
All right, it's decided. I'll take the stage first. Time to get serious!
Mona-chan's all fired up.
Oh, come on, let me do it.
Hey, I was gonna
Cannot allow
go.
this. I'm going first.
We're going first.
Wait your
Don't
turn.
forget to organize this event.
Hey, you're
that
cheating.
Would be good now.
You're
Wouldn't
not
it,
gonna
Caroline?
like
You stop laughing at me.
Attention